Hello, everybody. How was the break? Nice. Well deserved. Yeah, who was about to give a round of applause? Give it, no problem. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Thank you. Welcome to the Sustainable City stage. Lovely to have you all here. Now, let me tell you something. Creators are thinking beyond the followers. They are creating apps, they are creating platforms, and they are creating products. And in the next session, we are going to explore what it actually takes to go from an idea to the App Store. That includes operations, ideation, and the tough decisions they have to make along the way. So joining us, we have Mr. Taster, Stan Browney, Stephen Womma, and Georgy Romelashvi. They are going to be moderated by Craig Goodwill. So ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome these beasts onto the stage.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for coming out. My name is Craig Goodwill, and we're here for I Want to Build an App. Now what? Building my own app. It's a pain in the ass. Super excited to have everybody here, and we're just going to get into it because we don't have a ton of time. Everyone thinks building an app is glamorous until you're knee-deep in dev cycles, invoices, and bugs at 2 a.m. So I wanted to really get into it, and Mr. Taster, as one of the most recognized food creators now navigating the product and platform building, what was the exact moment you realized this needed to be an app, not just content?
Oh.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. My name is Mr. Taster. I've got almost 5 million followers. I'm doing it for 15 years now, and I'm one of the dinosaurs in food blogging.
And what made you decide to build an app versus just keep content?
I remember one of my teachers, Dr. Rusta, one day told me you need a product. So, because views or likes are for one day only, and the day after you need to earn from something else. It's not just the views or just the likes. So I found I should find something else to earn money out of it. And that day I decided to create the app. And it's been 3 years because I started 3 years ago with Mr. Taster app in Tehran. And yeah, we had almost 200,000 subscribers in 1 month. And I tell you the reason why it happened.
And was this because you felt like the audience was calling for it, or was something that was almost a monetization strategy?
It wasn't just about my audience. Yeah, part of it was my audience because they keep asking, where should I go? Like if they come to Dubai, they ask me, I'm in downtown, where should I eat? Or just 2 minutes ago, I think you asked me actually, where should I go? And I think app is the best platform to tell you where to go. And also I started my app in Dubai almost a couple of months ago. And the reason was many people coming to Dubai asking me where to go. And yeah, we started Mr. Taster app. And recently, 3 days ago, we had AI on it as well. So if you are in like downtown, you can ask which steakhouse I can go and have the best steak. And like you ask me what should I do in for 48 hours in Dubai. So the idea came that we can like plan their restaurants in Dubai when they are here.
Cool. Stan, from the money you put in to who you hired to early costs you didn't expect, how did you approach those first decisions, and what would you do differently now?
So I've built a fitness app that has basically what I do online is create fitness content, making it fun for everyone, and not just tutorials, make fitness achievable and look fun and actually makes people want to try it. And that's why we build an app, 90-day challenge, help people get fit in 90 days. And this is what, we also have a series on the YouTube channel that does this, and this is what sparked this app. And at the start, I was extremely perfectionistic. I wanted to do everything right, every single detail, and that's kind of what the downfall was as well in the beginning, because you're trying everything. You're trying to make the best app possible, but then people download it and they don't understand it and they think, oh, this looks good, but what does it do? And if I could do anything differently, it's about starting an app and building it and just launching it as fast as possible and see what people want, see what people like, and how they want to build on top of that. So don't go all out, don't make the perfect app, just test it and see how people respond. And that's when you know if you should be developing this app or if you shouldn't, because it was an expensive app to make.
And did you find, AI is coming in and that's what everybody's talking about, and then you're like, oh my God, I got to figure out how to get AI in this, or was that a secondary consideration to the overall app?
For me, I wanted to do everything as like the best as possible, and my knowledge on AI at that point wasn't the best, so I was thinking of it, but I liked hiring the right people more with the right skill sets, the right motivation, rather than trying to fix it as fast as possible with AI. But AI does offer a lot of opportunities for people that don't have the biggest budgets and you want to try and build an app today. Try it, see if it works. Start it with AI, you can build something, and if you get traction, if it feels like it's working, you can also invest more into real people.
Georgy and Steve, you guys are business partners, correct? So I'm going to throw this question over to you. Describe your first dev sprint, what worked and what completely fell apart.
Yeah, so before becoming a content creator, I worked in tech. So I worked as an account manager in a software agency. So I had a lot of connections with developer, designers, project managers. So I had experience in building products. And I think it went pretty smooth for us. Yeah, so our first idea was to build an AI app. And we built a POC, which kind of failed, yeah, because the result we were getting was not good enough, yes. So it was too expensive with tokens. And the idea was to build AI portraits app. But yeah, the results we were getting were not really like amazing, yeah.
Yeah, it was like photo booth photos that you just upload your photo and you get your photo booth photo. But it looked off, it didn't look like you, it just looked weird at the point, yeah?
Yeah. Also, we could not promote it too often. Yeah, so it's not aligned. You can't do a lot of tutorials or you can't give a lot of value to users here with you can promote it once, twice, but you can't create content about it regularly, yeah? So I think the first sprint was a lot of ideation and trial and error, playing around the POC. Yeah, but later in the process we switched and we made a pivot to more of a carousel app for making photos. So no AI, but yeah, it works. Right now it works pretty well. So.
And what's interesting about this creator economy is that everybody thinks they have this dedicated following, but you really don't figure out if your following is dedicated until you build an app and no one comes to it. So how do you know if you have that type of audience that's going to, because app fatigue is real, right? Everybody's downloading way too many apps. How do you know when the right time as a creator to actually go down this direction?
Yeah, I think since Georgy just said he's the tech guy behind it, I have no idea about developing and tech. I don't know. I don't have the network, nothing. All I know is how to create content. I have a following on social media about how to create content. So I think it's the first app that we tried to do, this AI thing, didn't really help people create, right? So I think if you create an app that actually helps people create something, as we did now with this carousel maker app where you can make Instagram carousels, I think then your following doesn't have to be so committed to you as a person because you're not selling a personal product or a t-shirt or fashion or something, but you're selling something that actually helps them create that they can use. So I'm guessing that even though you have a big following, if you create something that they can work with, they'll love it, even though they might not be your raging fan.
So it's empowering them to do something else on your behalf,
exactly,
as opposed to being about you. Mr. Taster, how did you define success? How do you define success on your app then and now?
I think when you're starting an app, the problem is when you go to my customer, as restaurants, they're asking how many followers do you have? And in the other hand, when you're bringing people to your app, they're going for the information. So when you are starting it, there's no restaurant in it. So you should grow them like all together, restaurants, informations, and your audiences that they downloading your app. So what we did, we give away one car, and yeah, we had 200,000 downloads in almost 1 month. So giveaways is the best way to get like subscribers for your app. And about restaurants, if you have a personal brand, they come to your app without asking anything. They just pay. So make sure you are working, if you are a creator, make sure you are working on your personal brand, and make sure you have a product. Because views and likes coming and going. One day you might have lots of views, one day you won't. So make sure you have a powerful personal brand to earn money out of it.
And Stan, what was the model you used? You know, there's the free model, there's a premium model. How do you know what's the goal at first? Is it just to get those downloads first?
I would say that is the biggest goal, to just test the waters and see how people enjoy it, like it, provide something for the customer and or for the people using the app. But the premium, or the model we started with was a subscription model. But that is just mainly because my app was really expensive to make, and I just wanted to have a solid subscription model that wasn't, it was cheaper than all the other apps, but still the response was like, now we can't use your app. And because it's a decent, like a massive following, people just wanted to try it out. So it obviously floods the app with some negativity in terms of like, just because it's not free. But then I realized, okay, because I didn't really like ads, we're gonna get a free version with ads. But then we also realized, I feel like ads in an app are just really, it's annoying, but it looks kind of cheap as well, especially if you use the Google Play Store ads with whatever. We had some really interesting topics as well as ads that you have to go really deep into the settings. Otherwise, you will have gambling ads or stuff like that. It's like, so we turned it all off because we don't want to do that to our customers. So we turned off all the ads, and now the goal is just to have a good app, have people stay, and make sure that the retention is high. People are enjoying the app, and hopefully they upgrade because the value of the app is there. They enjoy using the app, and there's a few premium features that they can use.
Awesome. Steve and Georgie, what does maintenance really cost monthly, time and money? And the reason I'm jumping into these questions because these are the things we really need to know about, which is like, no one ever equates actually maintaining an app.
Yeah, I get that it really depends on the app you have. For us, it's mainly salaries, so developers and designers basically, yeah. And we also have, it's a creative app, so we create creative assets inside the app, so it's our time and effort, right, to create. There's no direct costs, but there's alternative costs to maintain it, yeah. So we have to dedicate our time to actually create templates, create collages inside the app. So yeah, it's hard to tell you the exact number, but yeah, it's a lot of there's no API costs because we don't use any AI or any backend. It's mainly everything happens in the app on your phone. Yeah, the processing happens on your device. So that's a good thing about our app, that you don't pay for AI or in tokens. Yeah, but then there's a lot of indirect costs. Yeah, you have to reply to support emails and stuff like this. So yeah, you wanna add something?
Yeah, I mean, sorry. Actually, we're at the beginning. For me, this is super new. Like, obviously, Georgie's been in this space for a while, but for me, it's new. So I don't really know what's coming. And since we just started, it's like, I know what we have to do right now, and it's kind of overwhelming in terms of the time creating templates, finding creators, getting traffic, and then all the development on the back end. So yeah, right now, we're still kind of doing it in a smaller team, and like we're also doing a lot of the tasks ourselves. Creative tasks, and that takes a lot of time. So maybe down the line we can kind of optimize that, but right now we're hands-on, and it's like, it's a lot, yeah.
Yeah, and I always say failure is really easy. Managing success, like if it hits and your app can't handle that traffic, there's nothing worse than having a crashed platform that no one can get on, and because they'll leave you, right?
No, yeah.
It's the lost opportunity. How how do you decide what to build next? Like, are you watching the traffic, what pages they're going to, what options? How do you know, especially with a workout app, right? There's, workout is such a broad thing. It goes into nutrition and mindset and different things. Like, how do you know what you're developing next?
That's a really good question. That's also the most important question we are asking ourselves and we are following right now, because everyone that uses an app, they have requirements or they have IDs. Stan, can you build this? Can you build this? And I'm always excited. So at the start, I just build everything. I tried to build out everything, and it turned into this massive app with a lot of useless features that only 5 people used out of the 200,000 people that were on the app. And that's where you know you're probably not focused on the right things. And this is the best improvement you can make. First, try to get downloads. Second, track retention. What are people using? What actually keeps them within the app? So that's what we're tracking, and then we can build on top of these features. So I would say if I have to listen to requests, I will only do it if it's an insane amount of volume or if it looks like it will improve retention.
And it's like building a brand. It's like you need to understand your ethos. Like, what are we about here? What are we trying to do? Because I presume, Mr. Taster, you could start getting into other areas that are dominated by other apps already, whether it's booking a table or whether all these kind of things. Like, where do you stop? How do you know where to stop, or how do you know where to start?
There are lots of competitors in the market, and we just focusing on the area, because many people told me, why you are not going to sell food from your app? But I saw there are many big competitors like Noon, you can see Karim, you can see Kita just came to the market. So we just went to the place that there is not much competition and it's easier money. Just imagine, like, if you're a creator, just make sure you have some product or app or whatever, because we can't create content forever. Imagine Mr. Taster getting 20,000 dirhams for one video. Okay, how long you gonna make it? Like for 10 years, 5 years, 20 years? It's not much money. It's just you going and spend it for your restaurant or for your rent or whatever. But with app, imagine 1,000 restaurants, you're getting 5,000 dirhams, which is not much per year. It will be 5 million. If it's 10,000, it will be 50 million dirhams. So with good product, with good app, you can earn hell of money without working hard.
All right, I'm going to do a lightning round because we got 3 minutes. It's a fast 20 minutes. Biggest mistake?
Making the app way too complicated and big at the start. Just start with an MVP, minimal viable product, just as easy as the app can be, and see if people like it.
And I would imagine if you step back too, is understanding like a UX, who you are, what is your brand, what you're selling, ultimately.
Make
right?
sure it fits your brand. Don't go do crazy things and start something like. Make sure it fits your audience, your brand, and see if people like it. Because having an app is really expensive. So if you don't do it well, if you don't start it well, or don't test it well, you're going to spend a lot of money on something that no one will use.
And there's nothing worse than having an app that you've given up on, but it's still out in the marketplace.
That would suck.
Yeah. Mr. Taster, best dollar spent?
Best?
Dollar spent.
I think that card that I give away.
Free car.
Yeah, and my biggest mistake, I came to Dubai really late. I think I should have come earlier when I was younger. So if you are a creator and you are not in Dubai, come to Dubai, because it's the best way to grow your business.
So you're a creator. So a creator comes to you. What's your first? What's day one you're sitting with them talking about?
With the developer? Sir?
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, we're both creators, but Georgy's just more into tech. I'm not into tech at all, so I'm just a creator for now. But I think the biggest thing is talking to developers is I underestimate how long development actually takes. Because to me, as a creator, it's like, yeah, let's just like add the frame there or add the option to, add slight texts or something. And then to me, it sounds like a task of just adding it. But then on the back end, it triggers so many things that I don't know about, where then sometimes it takes months, from my side.
Yeah, because the ramifications of one thing has this waterfall effect. It starts affecting everything,
Exactly.
right? And then you're just in a bunch of fixes and constantly. And I guess, when do you go live? Like, did you go live as fast as possible?
No, I would not say as fast as possible, but I would go live as soon as it works. But it took way too long for me. It took like a year and a half of building. And then we launched, and there was just one small mistake, and that is that our app could handle the traffic, but our provider could not. So it crashed out right away. So I would say invest in enough time and test it out, but don't spend too much time because it will probably still suck. Your first app will suck.
And plan on overall success, not failure, because success is where you should be worrying about, not failure. That's it. That was 20 minutes. Thank you very much. I don't know if anybody has any quick questions, but we're available after. So thank you very much. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
guys.
Thank
Thanks
you,
so much.
everyone.